Good morning, friends. Welcome back to Astrology Today. My name is Mel Rose, and I'm here to share your daily aspects. Today on the page, we're losing that grand trine very soon, the one with Mars and Pluto and Mercury working together with basically angels on our side so that we can have the power and the sense of purpose and initiative and the clarity of vision and know-how to know what it is that we need to quit doing or put an end to, and what we also need to be making a start on. So, Pluto's been doing this internal transformation stuff, like working on our insides. And now we get this sort of clarity of purpose about what it is that we're moving toward, which is really a beautiful blessing for us. So take advantage of it. If you see the direction that you think you're moving in and you see, oh, there's something that I need to start doing now, or there's something that I need to quit doing now, go ahead and, listen to that inner guidance, that intuition, and make the quit, make the start, okay? Let's get into these aspects. Today is Monday, August 29, 2022. The sun is transiting the land of Virgo. While the sun is here, we turn our attention particularly to our cultural life activities, work, social, and civic, and we can notice very clearly what is working for us and what is not. We seek solutions to the things that we can control, and as for the ones that we can't, there's probably a lesson in there about which commitments are going to make the cut. If it's too much work for a maybe or a substandard outcome, our focus and intention are too valuable to waste on these things. Waxing crescent moon in Virgo, while making ingress to Libra this morning. Waxing crescent is a time when we imagine, dream, intend, and create plans that bring us closer to our higher, more long-term goals. While in Libra, the solutions we plan for ourselves will involve a strong sense of what is fair, what is factual, and what truly works. So we have mutable earth and cardinal air. Be aware that in our heart's quest to initiate balance, we may find our material resources go flying. We start on the moon side of the page today. This is where we explore the inner life, how it feels to be us and who we are, and how we show up at home and among the people we keep close. So at 4:45 this morning, Central Standard Time, friends, moon makes ingress to Libra. When the moon is in Libra, our hearts seek balance in our relationships and in our home lives. Elegance and justice are both valued at this time, and it is a 2.5-day transit. At 11:10 this morning, moon goes conjunct to Mercury for a couple of hours. Gemini, Cancer, and Virgo, those are your vibes. Possibly a bit of a mood swingy vibe here. Our feelings are in a tight space under pressure with our rational mind. So we may swerve between what we feel passionately and what we know intellectually. And those two might seem to be at odds with one another. Then at 2:50 p.m., moon goes trine to Mars. Aries, Cancer, and Scorpio, our senses of courage and initiative have come to the fore in the heart and home life. The trine blessing here says it's a good time to stand up for someone or something that you hold dear. On the sun side of the page today, well, wait a minute, don't we have another moon here? We do. My mistake, friends. Let me find it out. At 6 p.m. tonight, straight up, moon goes in opposition to Jupiter. So that's Cancer, and then Jupiter rules Sagittarius and Pisces. That would be those signs. And moon in opposition to Jupiter is sort of like, moon and Jupiter usually have a good time together, and we can socialize and we can be pretty good company, sort of standing in the flow between those two planets, talking back and forth to each other about our feelings and our sense of expansion and growth in the world, right? But avoid overindulging. You know, if it feels good, that doesn't mean you have to have 7 more. All right. And then on the sun side of the page in the ongoing column, Venus is opposite to Saturn here through September 3. Taurus, Libra, Capricorn, and Aquarius. To maintain peace in our relationships to the people we like the most, we may have to slow down, okay? Observe and respect the boundaries and limitations we have committed to by accepting this person in our lives, right? Because also, Venus is square to Uranus here through the 31st, and trine to Chiron through tomorrow, the 30th. We have this opportunity here to grow closer to someone that we already hold in a high regard, joined together with this impulsiveness to try something new and exciting. Venus in Leo makes us prone to making grand and surprising gestures, but I would caution against that right now. Make sure the gesture you'd like to make is something the other person will enjoy first. Communication is key, especially anytime Uranus is involved. Mercury is trine to Pluto through August 30. So the grand trine of Mercury, Pluto, and Mars is off of the page now. These are about to move out of aspect. There's sort of a lingering trine effect there, so we can still take advantage of that blessing of sort of power and purpose and know how to go ahead and, you know, make some beginnings or quit some things that need to be put to an end, all right? Our rational mind, as far as Mercury's trine to Pluto, which is going to hang out with us till tomorrow, our rational mind is, and our deep inner knowing here, our rational mind and our deep inner knowing, are working together to bring blessings of insight to our lives. So given this clarity, we can begin to set plans in place that reflect and embody our personal wisdom. And that's a Gemini, Virgo, and Pluto kind of effect there. I keep saying Gemini, Virgo, and Pluto. I mean Gemini, Virgo, and Scorpio. Okay, and we currently have 6 retrograde planets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They're all there on the same side of the wheel. And I schedule my wheel for 6 o'clock in the morning so that everything's in, in a similar position. I see the progress better. In any case, the 6 retrograde planets, these planets are not in reality traveling backward. It is a trick of perspective. Still, our observation that several of our big outer life planets appear to be moving against the regular flow of things can do something to our perspective. Understanding how a flow of, say, water would work, we imagine the ripples that are created when these planets first stall and then begin to retrace their steps. Retrograde is a period of time when we put our relationship and understanding of these planets sort of under review. We assess how well we have been working with these energies lately, and we make adjustments for improvement and ease of functioning. Processing external transformations internally, which would be Pluto's work, reassessing our commitment to certain structures and networks, engaging in intuitive work with more clarity right there, making room in our hearts and minds to hold the bigger and better things that we seek for ourselves. That's Jupiter. Letting down old defenses and delighting in surprising new personal developments. That is also all on the menu for us right now, okay? And that's really the gist of our current retrograde lineup. Needless to say, we're all going through some changes. I encourage you to take a positive and easygoing attitude to this fluctuation as it plays out, okay? And then coming up tomorrow, we have Don't Tell Me What to Do. And we'll discuss the Sun's quincunx with Jupiter. Wednesday, Venus's quincunx with Neptune, may allow some idealism to get in the way of our ability to make good choices. And then next Saturday, we'll bring that first quarter moon in Sagittarius, another chance to pause and assess before we switch gears and get active. And that's it for today's astrology, friends. Thank you for tuning in. Please like my video, subscribe to the channel, click the notifications bell. I post here every day, and I wouldn't want you to miss a thing. For a longer, less formal version of this reading that includes further insight from Tarot, please check out my other channel, Astrology Today and Tarot with Mel Rose. The link is in the description. I appreciate you all so much for tuning in. My love and gratitude go out to each and every one of you. And I will see you all back here tomorrow for more Astrology Today.